God, no.
Help! Hey, Maggie, what are you doing? We heard all kinds of yelling going on down here.
Oh, did you? Must have interrupted your little siesta. I'm terribly sorry.
Hey, come on, don't be like that. Now, what went on? Was that Cal that took off? I heard Rick, too. Is everybody gone?
Yes, they all ran off into the night.
What's happening? You look like you've been through the ringer.
Oh, do I? Well, I don't know why. Nothing out of the ordinary. Just another charming quarrel with Cal. I think this time she called me murderous.
Where was Rick?
Oh, right there beside me. He heard the whole lovely mess.
Where is he now?
How should I know? He took off after Cal.
Well, I'm glad he did. It's such an awful night to drive. I couldn't see a thing out of the windows upstairs.
What exactly went on here? Now, what was this quarrel all about?
I don't want to talk about it. Nothing I ever do is right. Well, I'm sick to death of everything and everybody, so just leave me alone.
Ben, I think maybe we'd better go back upstairs.
No, don't go now. Please don't leave me right now.
This is Love of Life. Part 1 of Love of Life is sponsored by Woolite Cold Water Wash. Safely soaks fine washables cleaned in 3 minutes. And by Black Flag Insecticides, the bug killers.
I've got roaches on my floors, flies on my walls, and pests in my garden. Do I have to buy 3 bug killers?
No. Buy one that kills almost every bug. Introducing amazing Black Flag Triple Action. It's 3 sprays in 1. One spray so effective it kills almost every bug. With Triple Action, you spray away harmful garden pests, flies and mosquitoes, germ-carrying roaches. Triple killing power. Black Flag Triple Action. One spray so effective.
It kills almost every bug.
Can you imagine? $4.50 to dry clean these 2 knit pantsuits.
I don't dry clean my washables anymore. I use Woolite. It just doesn't make sense to spend money dry cleaning fine washables.
Woolite in cold water safely soaks fine washables clean in 3 minutes without shrinking, stretching, or fading. Leaves them soft, lovely, fresh smelling.
And Woolite costs only pennies per wash.
Sure beats the cost of dry cleaning. I'm getting Woolite.
Woolite safely soaks fine washables clean in 3 minutes.
Maggie, for your own sake, I think you'd better tell us just what went on here.
Cal was ready to kill me. I mean, literally. I can't tell you the words she said to me.
Yeah, well, we all know that Cal can be pretty mean when she gets mad, but I just want to know what this was all about.
But it was so incomprehensible. All of it.
Yeah, well, why don't you just try us? I mean, we're not that dumb. Maybe we can help you.
Ben, now don't yell at your mother. Can't you see she's very upset?
Oh, thank you, love. You're not the same breed as my children. You're thoughtful. You're kind. They do nothing but take.
Maggie, I'm trying to help you. Don't put me down, too.
Then you know how I feel. I was trying to help Cal, too, and look how she turned on me.
All right, Maggie, come on. Now, look, why don't you just sit down, all right? You're shaking all over. Now, look, you've got Betsy and me worried. Now, can't you tell us just what it was you did? I mean, how were you trying to help Cal?
I got David out of the hospital.
What? What do you mean?
When David walked out of the hospital, actually, I helped him come home ahead of time.
Oh, wait a minute. Now, let me get this straight here. Now, everyone's always figured that David walked out of that hospital on his own. Now, are you saying that you helped him to get out? How? How did you do that?
No, you have to understand why. I did it for Cal. I was thinking of her. I didn't want her to waste her life with David. He'd never be the kind of man that she needs, and that's what I was thinking about when I got him to leave the hospital.
Wait a minute, hold it. I don't get all of this. I still want to know how you got David out of the hospital.
Well, naturally, I told him how much Cal needed him. Well, good Lord, he needed some incentive to get out of that place. He was being so passive, just willing to go along with whatever endless treatment they were giving him.
So what did you tell him about Cal that made him run away from the hospital?
He did not run away. Now, he had every legal right to leave that hospital. I checked first with Jamie Rollins.
Oh. So you were the one that told David about the legal angle. That's what surprised everybody, that he knew that he could get
Well, I
away.
had to do it. I had to assure him that he wasn't going to be brought back like some criminal after he left.
And how did Cal find out?
It was... Poor, sick David thought that he was telling her something nice about me, and to him he was. He said that without me, he'd still be in that hospital, so she went storming off until she found out about Jamie and all the rest.
But I don't understand. Now, wasn't that bad for David? I mean, shouldn't he be back in the hospital?
Oh, now you sound just like Cal, blaming me for saving her life.
I'm
And that's
sorry,
just what
I
I was
didn't mean
doing,
so.
saving her life from a lifetime with a mental case.
Hey, but Maggie, now look, I would think that sending him home to Cal like that would be taking
Now-
an awful risk. Now, how did you figure he'd be able to...
Freeing Cal from David was worth it. And that's what I can't make her understand. When you're a mother, you fight for your own, and all she does is accuse me of harming David. Now, I was not the cause of his illness. David would have dragged on in that hospital. He's an aimless, unstable boy. Believe me, I knew Cal would find out sooner or later and then give up on him. And what I did just made her find out sooner, that's all. What are you doing?
I'm calling the granary. The way Cal took off, I just want to make sure she got home okay.
Hey, did Rick leave here soon enough after to catch up with her?
No, it's just a few minutes later. While poor Rick is searching the highways and byways for her, she's probably on her way to cab Van's, where she'll do a big story.
Hey,
For Van and Mother.
Who are you calling now?
Van.
Well, here, I'd better take that. Cal's over there doing a scene about me. I'd better deal with it right now.
Hello?
Hello, Bruce. It's Meg. Has, Cal arrived over there by any chance?
No, and we're all very worried. You still haven't heard from her.
Oh, yes. She was here just a little while ago.
She was. I thought you were going to let us know.
Well, that's what I'm calling you about. She left here in a terrible temper. She'll probably arrive there any minute. Van and Eddie will enjoy a whole tirade against me.
Actually, Eddie isn't here. He's on his way over to see you.
To see me? Whatever for?
All I know is he has some questions he'd very much like to ask you.
Hay fever miseries. Don't let them spoil your good times. Take Dristan tablets now. Dristan helps relieve more hay fever miseries. Inside, Dristan helps dry up watery, itchy eyes, runny nose, clear up sneezing and congestion, that constant drip in your throat. Then, unlike the leading allergy product, Dristan even relieves your headache. You feel better in minutes. Next time, take Dristan. Helps relieve more hay fever miseries, more than the leading allergy capsule or tablet.
Let's play a game. One Chef Boyardee mini ravioli for you, one mini ravioli for me. Delicious little macaroni squares, beefy filling, cheese and tomato sauce. One for you, two for me.
Grandma! Kids love Chef Boyardee mini ravioli. But we know kids aren't the only ones who love these bite-sized treats.
One for you, three for me.
Chef Boyardee mini ravioli. You don't have to be a kid to love it.
God, it is.
Cal, are you? Oh, thank God you're alive.
Oh, hurts. What
Cal,
happened?
listen to me. It's Rick. Can you hear me?
Rick?
Yes.
Where am I?
Oh, you went through a railing, baby. You're at the bottom of a ravine. I gotta get you out of here. These damn doors. Oh, okay. I can't try to move you. I'm gonna have to get help.
It's cold. Rick, it's cold. I can't move.
Let me try to get this around you. God, I can't pull you out or try to move you, you understand?
What happened, Rick? I can't move.
Don't try to move. It would be dangerous. You understand that? Now listen, I'm gonna have to leave you for a few minutes. I'm gonna have to go call the police. I'll be right back.
No, please don't leave. Please. Don't go, Rick.
I have to leave you for a few minutes. I'll be back as soon as I can get some help. I promise.
It's going. It's going over. You're gonna go over too. It's falling.
Yeah.
It's falling. I can't breathe. Rick, don't leave me.
Is this something new? Everyone gets fresh squeezed orange juice but me?
No. You like the leading frozen orange juice. Think it's closest to fresh. What's new is new improved Orange Plus.
That's pulp like fresh.
Mm-hmm. And new Orange Plus has a new blend that tastes more like fresh than #1.
How about some new Orange Plus for your old dad?
New improved Orange Plus, frozen concentrate for orange breakfast beverage.
It tastes closer to fresh.
This is hamburger, and this is Gaines' Top Choice Burger for dogs. Or is this the hamburger and this Top Choice? Wait, this is moist and meaty. It holds together like hamburger. But so does this.
Top Choice looks amazingly like hamburger. It's made with beef byproducts and real beef, so it's moist and meaty. But it's better for your dog because it also has all the vitamins, minerals, and protein for the 100% nutrition hamburger doesn't have. Top Choice. For dogs who love hamburger, it's better for them.
I gotta tell you, you're a good driver. The way you found this place. Well, I couldn't even see the front of the car, much less find this little dump. It's really nice, though, you know? I've never been here before. This sure beats what you had to eat at the River House, though. You know, you ought to get a couple of things and put them in the freezer so that if we're there when it's bad weather like this, we can just take out a couple of steaks or something, you know? Oh, I sure was hungry.
I know. I get a kick out of watching you eat.
Oh. Hey, come on, you're making me self-conscious.
I'm sorry.
Come on, dig in yourself. Look, I've practically finished and you haven't even begun. Are you all right?
I sure am. Haven't felt this good in a long time.
Yeah?
And I just realized what it is.
What?
I don't feel angry anymore.
Angry at who?
Anyone. I'm not the type of person who likes to feel angry. You know, it messes me up. I can't handle it. And lately I've been waking up every morning with this anger pressing down on me. And suddenly it's gone. I don't feel it anymore.
Oh, well, hey, that's great. You know, you even look better. Your eyes are all shiny and bright. They used to look a little spooked sometimes. Oh. Well, I'm real glad that whatever was bugging you has quit. That's just terrific.
Well, you've done it, Darlene. You, well, this is going to sound kind of crazy, but you kind of drove away all the devils.
Oh, and hey, first you tell me that I'm better than a psychiatrist. Now I'm an exorcist. Hey, you really laid on thick.
But it's true. You've done so much for me. And the main thing, do you know what the main thing is?
No.
You haven't treated me like I was insane.
Well, why would I do a stupid thing like that? You are not insane, for heaven's sake.
Well, I know, but everybody else acts like there's something really wrong with me. You know, I can see it in the way they look at me, and
You know, the way they talk to me. Like I'm really crazy. I mean, they all want me to go back into that hospital, more treatment.
Life is full of people who want to put you away. If not in a hospital, somewhere where they think that you belong. Just as long as it's not as good as where they are, you dig? Believe me, there are plenty of people who look at me and their eyes tell me, oh, well, what is she doing here? She doesn't belong here. Let her wait out in the back. And you just can't let those people do that to you. You have got to tell yourself, I am every bit as good as they are.
Well, you are. I mean, there's nothing wrong with you. You know, you're beautiful and talented, and you make a lot of sense, too.
Hey, you want to put your hand back? I'm not going to bite. Look, sometimes it's easier to talk if you're holding somebody's hand.
You know, the thing that I can't get over is that you accept me even though you know all the terrible things I've done. I keep worrying that you're going to think about those things and maybe change your mind. And I don't want you to ever be afraid of me.
Oh, come on. Sometimes I get scared for you because you're a really sweet and trusting guy. And you're the kind that could get ripped off by all those mean and really crazy people in the world. So you see, you don't scare me. You bring out the big sister in me.
This is the pan where I cook my family's food. I want to feel confident about everything that goes in here, even the no-stick cooking spray. That's why I use Mazzola No Stick. It's a name I trust, and it's made with just a touch of corn oil. I just spray. The odor's not unpleasant to me. Food doesn't stick. Cleanup's easy, too. And with Mazzola No Stick, I feel really confident about the food I serve my family.
Mazzola No Stick, the cooking spray with a name you can trust.
It's the lemon, it's the lime, it's the sugar-free.
Ladies and gentlemen, sugar-free 7-Up is now the fastest growing soft drink in America, and you did it. Of course, the fact it tastes so good may have helped a little. My mother thanks you, my father thanks you, we all thank you. And when you order a hamburger, try a sugar-free 7-Up and see why it's America's fastest growing soft drink. You'll thank me too.
Ben, now please, I'm still very worried about Cal. Now, do you think there's anyone else we could call? I mean, the weather is so bad out there.
The highway patrol?
I'm sure Cal is walking right into Vans this very minute, after scaring us out of our wits.
Well, I'm sorry, but I know how Cal feels about David. She must have been out of her mind after finding out what...
Finding out that I care about my daughter's future. That doesn't seem to sit well with anyone.
It's not that I don't understand your feelings, Meg. It's just that I've heard Cal say over and over, if only David hadn't gotten out of the hospital too soon. That's what wrecked their lives.
That is Cal's version.
But it is true that after David got out, he got that crazy notion about Cal and Rick. You know, that something was going on between them just because...
I know all about that. And I'm sure David would have gotten the same notion if he'd stayed in the hospital. Cal was forever treating Rick like another father. Instead of taking care of David when he came home, she was running all the time to Rick for advice. Well, she got herself to blame, and only herself.
Now, wait a minute. Now, I thought you said the reason you did the whole thing was because you were...
No, I don't. I really don't know what I'm saying. I'm just tired of defending myself and...
Well, Maggie, lots of luck, because here comes Eddie, the Grand Inquisitor. Come on, Bets. Let's get the hell out of here.
Eddie, it was so nice of you to call before coming over. I always enjoy those little niceties.
I'm much too worried about Cal to be bothered with niceties.
Isn't that odd? Seeing that she happens to be my daughter. But everybody seems to want to get in on the act.
Meg, this is no time for fencing. I have questions I want to ask you.
I don't know where you get off coming over here and asking me questions. What rights do you think you have, anyway?
I am the only father Cal has ever known. That gives me certain rights and obligations. I have a right to know if Cal found out what she was worried about. It had something to do with you and David. He told her something that was hard to believe.
Well, believe what you like. You'll get Cal's version soon enough. Just run on back to Van's. I'm sure she's there right now, holding forth.
Let me hear your version.
Why?
Or are you afraid it won't hold up? I want to know what you've done to your daughter, Meg.
Cal, try to keep calm. Now listen to me. I've got to go now and find some. Cal? Cal, are you with me? Listen, I've got to leave now and see if I can find someone.
Where'd you go?
I'm right here, baby. I'm right here. Cal? Cal? Cal, don't let go. I'll be back as soon as I can. Oh, I've got to find somebody.
How do you get to be #1 in America? It takes time. Hard work. Then people have to like you. At French's, we made it to the top by giving you the great American taste that spark up your favorite foods. Our mild but wild mustard. Our sizzly Worcestershire sauce. 2 great American tastes you keep on buying because you appreciate flavor that's second to none. French's, we make your life delicious.
Fruit juicy, fruit juicy. Hey, how about a nice Hawaiian punch?
Sure. Hawaiian Punch. True fruit punch with not less than 10% fruit juice in every can. For that one-of-a-kind, fruit juicy taste.
Those 7 natural fruit juices in Hawaiian Punch. How about a nice Hawaiian punch?
Sure.
This is Love of Life. This is Ken Roberts. Be sure to watch Love of Life every day, Monday through Friday. Now stay tuned for The Young and the Restless. Following the news over most of these CBS stations, this program was recorded.